inaugural rainy day of the season, and we're getting a storm, and it's the first day of this readathon vlog that I'm making. So I'm sorry about the sound because I'm driving to work and it's raining. Hi, it is day 2 of the readathon. I did not update anything yesterday, but I did start reading some books. So the readathon is happening this weekend. It is a weekend readathon that Jan hosts over on her Patreon. This weekend we will be reading Dark Academia books, and I started with The Promise Boys by Nick Brooks, I believe is the author. Never heard of this. I was just looking up like quick Dark Academia books, and I found this one on Libby, so I'm listening to the audiobook. I think I'm like 40% of the way through it, so I'll probably finish it today. That's all I've done really reading wise. I might pick up another book. I was looking at Bound by Ali Hazelwood. It is Dark Academia also, and maybe I'll start reading The Picture of Dorian Gray. That's Dark Academia also, and it's really short, so I might be able to finish it this weekend if I really try. But I'm gonna do some homework right now, and then we're gonna head to Lake Elsinore in a couple hours. It's about an hour and a half drive to celebrate my father-in-law's birthday. So I don't know if I'll be reading that much, but I'm gonna try and get Promise Boys done before the readathon is over. So that'll be my one goal, to finish one book during this readathon. So I'll update you guys a little bit later. It's Monday, and I basically got no reading done this weekend. Well, I did read a little bit of a physical book I'm currently reading, but I didn't really read much for this readathon, so I think I'm just gonna make this a weekly reading vlog since I didn't get a lot of reading or vlogging done over the weekend. So yeah, welcome to a weekly reading vlog. I am currently physically reading Heart-Shaped Box by Joe Hill. I haven't talked about this book at all, but it is the pick for my spooky book club that I started with my best friend. So I'm reading that. For the readathon, I did start a book called Promise Boys on audio. I think I'm 50% of the way through it. I listened to more of it yesterday, but I didn't get to finish it. Other than that, I'm currently in the middle of a few other books, but nothing that I'm like really focused on. On my Kobo, I have an ebook that I'm reading, but I haven't really gotten into it, so I don't know if I want to continue reading it or if I want to DNF it. I am also reading a comic book called Sheets, but I haven't picked that up in like a week and a half, so I don't know when I'll be reading that again. What else am I currently reading? I started the audiobook of The Gunslinger by Stephen King. This is a series I read a few years ago, but I never finished it, so I decided to start over and read it again. I think that's it for the books I'm currently reading. So yeah, hopefully I get some more reading done this week. I am going to book club tonight for one of my book clubs, and I have another book club meet on Saturday for my spooky book club. I feel like I'm going through a reading slump though, because I haven't really been picking up too much to read. I haven't been vlogging. I think I was trying to do too much by doing the 31 books or 30 books in 30 days kind of thing. I did make it through 8 books, so I still did pretty good at the beginning of the month, but I haven't finished a book in like a week and a half or 2 weeks now, and I haven't been vlogging, so it's been I've been in a weird mood basically. But I'm trying to get back into it. I'm trying to be reading more stuff. I just think I'm not reading anything that I'm really enjoying, so we're gonna try and change that this week and get out of this almost reading slump that I'm in. So I will update you guys a little bit later with more reading progress, hopefully, that I make, and I can share a little bit more of where I'm at with each book, because I'm kind of like all over the place in this little clip. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys a little later. Hi guys, it's Wednesday night and I have an update. I finished Promise Boys by Nick Brooks. I was listening to that on audiobook and I finally finished it today. I don't know. I know I mentioned I'd been in a weird mood in my last clip. I think I was getting sort of in a reading slump. It might have been because of the 2 audiobooks that I was listening to. I was listening to The Gunslinger by Stephen King, and then I started Promise Boys by Nick Brooks, and neither of them was holding my attention the way I wanted to. But I pushed myself to finish that, and now I'm really excited to get to the other books that I'm planning on reading this week. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I'm reading Heart-Shaped Box by Joe Hill. This is my spooky book club's book pick of the month, and this is how far I am. We're meeting up this Saturday, so I need to make some more progress. So that's one of my goals for tonight, is to make more progress. I'm hoping to get like to that little black tab where right there. I was trying to read 100 pages last night and I didn't make it. I think I only read like 40. So we're trying to make it to the 100-page mark from last night's starting point. And maybe I'll read a little bit more. I did start a new audiobook. One of my friends who I buddy read books with each month. One of our picks is Bad Tourist by Carol Carver. And this is a book of the month book that I've had on my shelf for a while. So I finally got chosen in our little wheel of books. I started it, and so far I'm only 8 minutes into it, but it's really good. So I decided that I would pick up my physical copy and maybe annotate it as I'm listening to it, because I think I might enjoy it more than what I originally thought I would. I got this book through like a swap instead of actually choosing it as one of my book of the month books. So that's how I ended up with it, but I no longer am subscribed to book of the month. I did mention that I was trying to do the 30 books in 30 days. That is probably not happening, even though I'm at 9 books completed now. But maybe I will read like another manga tonight also. I have about an hour and a half to myself, so I just really want to get some reading done. I have my glass of wine, and I have my snack over here, and I have my ambiance going on the TV, and I just want to get some good reading done tonight because it was a bad day at work, and I need to de-stress, and I want to read. I want to update my reading journal, and I just want to relax. So I will update you guys in a little bit. Cheers. Been terrible about vlogging, so I'm actually gonna end this vlog here since I haven't really updated anything since my last update, which was Wednesday of last week, and today is Monday. And yeah, I've just been pretty bad at vlogging. So let me share what I actually ended up reading. I did end up finishing Heart-Shaped Box in time for a book club. We had a really fun book club meeting on Saturday. We ended up meeting up at a pizza place / bar, which was really fun, and we had a good time discussing the book. Everyone finished it and everyone enjoyed it. So yeah, I did end up reading that. I did make more progress on my audiobook, which is Bad Tourist. I don't know where I am page-wise, but I know I've made more progress. I think I'm on page like 126. So I'm a little under halfway, but yeah, that's what I'm currently reading. I'll probably get some more reading done tonight, but I wanted to go ahead and end this vlog here because I am just not updating it as much as I thought I would. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry it was a quick one, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.